and it kind of had me think more positive.
New real fruit smoothies from McCafe are real fruit, as in strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, and bananas, which makes them really delicious. That's what we're made of.
Your new CD is called Freedom.
Yeah.
So you're trying to get away from that whole convict image?
Exactly.
Why?
Well, I mean, it's been successful up to this point, I gotta admit.
I would say it's been moderately successful.
But I think somewhere along the line, the whole, what we was trying to bring out got distorted. The message got distorted somewhere,
About being in jail?
Yeah. That was actually the experience that changed my life.
Being in jail always does.
Yeah, it does. And it kind of had me think more positively, and gave me time to get my life together and everything. And I was truly trying to be like a model to those that was in that same position. Like, you can be in a situation where you come out as a convicted felon, can't get a 9-to-5, but yet you can use your gift as a tool to move forward. And
make way more money than anybody working 9-to-5 will ever make.
Exactly. But somewhere along the lines, the message got distorted, and it was concepts that we was trying to, promote gangster life and jailhouse living and stuff like that, and it just, it wasn't too good.
So what's the story with you? Is this true that you said that you were in jail for a lot longer than you were? Is that accurate?
No, actually, that came from the Smoking Gun article. They could have just called and asked me.
Right.
Everybody knows. If you ask me, I'm going to tell you.
And when you want to call and ask you something, is it just 1-800-ACON?
No. I had periods of time where I've been locked up. 2 months here, 3 months here, 7 months here.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And they put it all together and made it one long sentence. Is that right?
Well, I put it all together and made it one long sentence.
Oh, interesting twist.
Yeah, I was like, exactly. So they was like, well, how long you been locked up? I said, well, about 3 years. So, and that's what it all came.
Okay, I get it.
But, they put it all, if it was one stretch, and
it's interesting. It's interesting, though, that you would combine that time and make it all one time. It's interesting about how black people and white people operate. Because a white person would be like, if it was 3 years, we'd be like, 3 months. But you guys are like, if it's 3 months, you're like, 3 years, deal with it. Yeah, that's how you play.
Yeah.
What was it like working with Michael Jackson?
Oh, man, that was an incredible experience. I love Mike.
Now, what was he like in person? I mean, I can't even imagine.
This is, I wish everyone could have experienced what I experienced with Mike. Like, he's the most incredible, just humble, down-to-earth, just cool dude.
Really?
Yeah.
And is he, out when you're speaking to him? Does he have a mask on or anything?
Nah, that's the thing. He's a regular guy.
Really?
Yeah.
I would say that he's not a regular guy. You seem like a regular guy.
No, he is a regular guy.
Okay, well, I mean, if you want to, in a court of law, if you think you could stand up and say that, then you should go for it. What about Gwen Stefani? I love Gwen Stefani, and I love that song, Sweet Escape, that they did. That was... And my boyfriend and I, yours is the first song that I ever downloaded onto my iPod.
Oh, really?
Smack That, obviously.
Oh.
You smack that ass, give me some more. Yeah. You ever seen a white girl move it?
You be getting smacked?
Oh, yeah, I love to get smacked on a dance floor. Are you kidding?
Can you picture Chelsea bending over getting smacked?
I'm from New Jersey. Do you want to smack my ass?
Smack. Hold on. I gotta hear the sound off. It's a technique.
I'll take another.
It's a technique. It's a technique. You gotta listen with me.
Ready? Oh! I like it. The second one stung a little bit. Yeah.
You know.
There's going to be a little black handprint right on my ass. Thank you. Thank you. You're the first person to ever do that to me on television that I know of.
Sex tape on the phone.
So, is it true? I know you live in Atlanta. Do you live next to Ryan Seacrest's mother, Connie?
Yeah, Con. That's my her name is Con too, by the way. That's my neighbor. And it's funny because, you know, I had security watching the wrong house. Because I got like a nice big house, but I thought she was literally right next door. So I'd be like, yo, look out for that crib too. That's my man Ryan's mom. And I was watching the wrong house. And Ryan's like, no, she's on the main road. I said, okay, no problem. Now I know what she's saying.
So she's not literally your next door neighbor.
She's like in the same complex that I live. Yeah.
You guys, a lot of you guys live in the music industry, live in I don't mean black people, I mean in the music industry. Live in Atlanta.
Atlanta's a new Motown, yeah, more black people.
Yeah, there is. What's going on down there? My sister and brother went to school down there, so I spent a lot of time down there. Obviously, your music rubbed off on me. You saw how I just danced. Now, are you married or are you single? What's your status?
Let's just say I'm no longer lonely.
Okay. And is your girlfriend's name No Longer Lonely?
My girlfriend's name is Do What You Gotta Do, just make sure I stay happy.
Okay. See that, girls? Pay attention. That's how you land a man like this, okay? Now, you're originally from Africa.
Yeah, Senegal, West Africa.
Senegal? Mm-hmm. And what is your African name?
Alioune. That's my first name. Akon is my middle name, by the way.
Is your real middle name Akon?
Yeah.
Okay. And you have an African foundation that you started, correct?
Confidence is a foundation that we started in Africa. I built my first elementary school, by the way, this year. You know.
Congratulations. Good for you.
I was very excited about that. And what we're doing, we're developing Africa, starting with the youth, you know, the future.
Okay, great. And so how can people go to a site?
Yes, you can go to confidence.org with a K and get more information about it.
Good for you. Good for you for doing that. And thank you very much for being here. Everybody, go out and buy Freedom. It's in stores now.